It's tied!
Hikaru resigns, and we have a tied match with 17 minutes to go. For the first time since the beginning of this match, Magnus Carlsen is level.
It's 0-0. That was one of the most unbelievable bullet comebacks I have ever seen in the SCC. This is insane. Your speed belts. You need 6 of them right now. Magnus has white and a chance to take the lead for the first time in this match.
And Hikaru was telling himself to wake up, to see the tactics, to spot what's going on. He was up a pawn. It seemed like a risk-free position, but Magnus Carlsen is on fire right now. Look at this move, rook d1. He takes on d4. He just has more activity. So, Danya, if the minor pieces come off, watch for the second rook to reach d1, and it is just completely easy chess for Magnus Carlsen.
I always say this when there's only one open file. The side that controls it holds all of the positional keys to the kingdom. Black is firmly worse here. And Hikaru, in his rattled condition, he's got to make sure he doesn't make any one-move blunders.
Oh, no.
You can't make it easy for Magnus, and he's got another Magnus type of position.
Yeah, queen e5 and rook g4 was an option. He goes rook d6 instead.
Queen e5 now.
Black has to shuffle, right? If you push your pawn to e5, which it does, rook d5, give me some squares. And look at this. Now, all of a sudden, Hikaru's out of it.
That was an incredible sequence of moves by Hikaru. He drives the pawn e4 to lock in white's queen and hits both of these pawns at once. And suddenly Magnus is in serious. He might already be worse.
He's giving up. He gives
up a pawn.
But I think that was a really good decision by Magnus. He doesn't let Black continue becoming even more active. He gives up material. And now if you swap rooks, well, okay, that still keeps the extra e-pawn.
Slow down if you're Magnus. You got to be accurate because Hikaru's not letting this opportunity slip. Or is he? Okay, you fine with a repetition if you're Magnus. So maybe keep going rook d5.
Okay,
now goes for it.
He goes rook d6. He just wants to keep control of Black's piece. You go rook e5, rook goes to d7.
Queen maneuvering, dodging, meandering, trying to chisel its way into white's position. That queen on e3, it moves away to d4, threatening rook d8. But here comes Hikaru's pawn.
Okay, he doesn't have to take the rook. That's very important. And f e3, rook e3, rook d8. It looks scary. Or is it queen takes e3?
Queen e3. I think you got to go queen e3. Well, it would be nice, but Hikaru can squeeze this out forever.
Yes, although if the queenside pawns come off, then we know that's a theoretical draw. But the question is, does Hikaru want to squeeze forever? It's a tied match. He no longer has the lead. So what do? I think you try to squeeze just because you have the upper hand. You've got the confidence.
Whoa. Apparently rook c4 here might win a second pawn.
No way. Then rook a8.
Oh, and then rook takes b4. Magnus just blundered with c5. He rushed it.
Oh my goodness.
He rushed it.
C4. Huge moment for Hikaru.
He might lose this game.
How does he?
My lands.
How can he survive here?
I don't think he can. I think he's going to end up 2 pawns down, and that is still salvageable in some cases, but not here.
You got to try, right? You can't resign. There's so much time left in this match. You'll only be down 1 point even if you lose. But great recognition by Hikaru. First with queen a6, then there with rook c4. The pawn on c5 is an extra one, but the problem is the black king can't really get out.
What Black wants is to trade the c-pawn for the h-pawn. A 3-on-1 on one side is easily winning. Can Hikaru get that to happen? Or can Magnus keep the fortress alive?
And he went king g2.
Oh my gosh. It ain't easy.
c2, there's g4. He goes f5 to stop g4. Great move.
Fantastic move. He should have played g4 first, Robert. He should have stopped f5. He's going to lose.
Yeah, I think he is going to lose. There's rook c5 at some point, but how do you win it?
Though?
King
to g5.
But how do you get in?
Well, you zigzag your way through.
But the eval bar 2.2 is like fortress territory. Wait, blundered.
King d3 blunders.
Yeah, blundered on the spot. But you see the evaluation bar when it's at that level. That means there probably was some kind of draw, but it's so difficult when you have no time.
And another uncharacteristic blunder. It has played Carlsen all match long. And with 13 minutes on the match clock, you can't really afford to lose another one if you're Carlsen. He needs another clutch match-tying performance. What a recovery by Hikaru. What a recovery.
Amazing, right? It looked like everything was going against him, and he was able to win that game. And look at this position here. 9 moves in, h3 played. It's a quiet position. Cut the board in half. Black has an extra pawn from A through D. White has an extra pawn E through H. There's a kings on the one side of the board. White has an extra pawn on that side. I think White is going to try to get an attack.
But from a match perspective, Carlsen getting what he wants, an unbalanced position, definitely chances to win here. But with the knight coming to f5, queen g4, Robert, you called it. This is getting already practically unpleasant. Look at the clock. Magnus falling behind again. He's in trouble again.
He is, and he might need to swap knights and play bishop d7 just to cover the c6 square.
Something. Move.
Do not want to lose your blockade of the e5 pawn. That is not what Magnus wants, but he's playing so slowly, down 23 seconds remaining.
This ain't a 3-minute game anymore. They're in bullet time. Magnus playing fast, pre-moving, trying. Hikaru blockading. He's got the dark square control on the queen side. He's in control of the game. Rookie 3.
And he goes queen d3. He wants to swap queens, but look at this. f4, f5, thrusting that pawn forward. That's bad news for black.
Uh-oh, f5 coming. And the endgame offers no relief at all because the c-file opens and Magnus going to go after that. Or Hikaru going to go after the c6 pawn.
Yeah, this is looking very ugly. You can't even go f6 because e6, the pawn is driven forward.
Suffocating. Totally suffocating.
Black can hardly move. He wants f5, even if it's good for white. Magnus just wants something. He wants some space for his pieces.
But he's got 10 seconds on the clock. That's what he really wants. More time, equal time. But with 40 seconds, Bishop trying to get to e4. We have a trade.
H5, rook e6, rook g6. Something like that is what black needs.
Carlsen once again. Dude, this is already heroic defense by Magnus. He's somehow holding on.
G6.
Oh, but the queen's going to get trapped. G4 is coming. It's unstoppable.
That is crazy. Then f5. And so what awareness from Hikaru?
Queen h5. Get rid of the pawn. Or
G2
this.
traps the bishop.
Even better.
Hikaru is a beast.
Oh, but what a move by Magnus. GF.
There's nothing
that
there.
didn't work. Queen was
Paper
pinned.
tiger,
You couldn't
as
have
he
taken
likes
the
to say.
rook. It's
And
over.
Hikaru knows he's winning.
Unreal.
Magnus resigns.